Sports Pregame Show, brought to you by Kia.
Welcome, NBA fans, and you know who you are. Ernie Johnson here with you again, along with Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, for what is still a very new, a very fresh NBA season. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Looking at Minnesota, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Well, it's
the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Toronto. They had a chance there right up to the end. They only lost by 3.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
If you don't space the floor.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, when you talk to Perez about his time with the national team, you can just tell how much he valued that time. He says that he was always trying to pick the minds of the vets on the team and to watch how they prepared for the tournament. He's looking forward to returning to the fold when the next international competition begins. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And what a team the U.S. put together for that tournament.
And Prez didn't look out of place on it at all. By the time they played Australia in the finals, any doubters that might have wondered why he was on the roster were quickly silenced.
Well, Doris, as you try to evaluate teams here in the early going and try to predict what kind of season they might have, what do you personally look for?
Well, I think early on I want to see what kind of defensive habits they're building. Are they championship defensive?
Here's Dunn. Young outside. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And Denver the other way now. Chandler against Young. Chandler kicks to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Barton outside. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Laverne. And it's in there.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Wolves have had problems in a number of places last season.
Here we go. Let's draw it up. We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on them. If we want to beat these guys, we have to stay disciplined and get good looks at the rim.
From tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Nuggets.
And not a lot of attempts from beyond the break. Those deeper three-pointers can be a little outside of some players' range, but they've got guys who can make that shot. I think that's just an outlier so far.
Dunn passes to Prez. Inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Barton. Some last season stats for him. Came in about 14 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
First one falls for him.
The passion that Young plays with is infectious. I mean, just shows you once again how much he loves playing the game.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And the Nuggets might not have too many household names, but they do have some depth. And from 1 to 12, you look up and down that roster, they have players with NBA talent.
Now, here's Dunn. Defense right on him. Chandler against Young. Just 5 to shoot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And you look at the Nuggets, Greg, they're a team with some young talent, some veteran talent. Where do they go from here?
I think the focus has to be on developing the young players. I mean, you like to have a blend of vets in there to help mentor the young guys. But let's be honest, this is a team that's a long way away from contending.
And so Young nails them both. Murray with it. Chandler outside. The pass to Murray. Poke loose. Barton wide open. He fires. And that misses. That would have put him up.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Prez dishes to Zhang. And it's in off the backboard. Zhang's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you can see that Gorgie Zhang takes that long frame and adds tons of muscle, now able to weather the contact.
Back to Barton. Floats one up. Soft touch off the glass. Laverne's got 5 points so far.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Dunn kicks to Zhang. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Well, this is an excellent mid-range shooter. Zhang also likes to set his teammates from that spot.
Turn up top. He's guarded by Hill. Chandler kicks to Barton. Shot clock at 6. Barton missing again. Minnesota leading by 4. Right side Hill. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Off the inbound. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
I mean, easily prevented points if they just attacked the boards the way they should have.
Chandler, the pass to Nurkic. Now here's Murray. Guarded closer. He feeds it to Barton. Lets it go with a 3. Barton missing again.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Dunn. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Barton kicks to Murray. Nurkic setting the pick for Murray. Chandler outside. Misses the 3.
He hasn't gotten many to go this quarter, but he's still trying to find that consistency.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Here's Prez, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. And how big of a treat was it for Prez to play alongside all the great American players over the summer? Just about the best way to transition to the NBA.
And he was able to help out in their title game win over Australia. But more importantly for Prez, it was the perfect situation to come in and see how best to approach basketball before his rookie year. Already seizing control of this game.
Two teams in very different modes right now. One playing with energy and passion at both ends, and the other wishing for a reset button on this game.
Now here's Murray.
And Dunn is a very physical defender. He gives his guy no room to breathe.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Minnesota on top, ending the first quarter on a 15-5 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.